The next category we're going to honor now is the winner of Everybody's Magazine 1991 Road March Labor Day in Brooklyn for 1991. The winner of that category, as we know, is the Black Stalin. We said so much of Stalin tonight, and we could even say more. But a gentleman is going to come up to say more about Black Stalin. He's going to talk about Black Stalin, and we have another esteemed gentleman who is going to present the plaque to Black Stalin. First of all, we'd like to call on the district leader of the 42nd Assembly District, the Honorable James T. Connolly. This gentleman is featured almost every week in Carib News with a comment about the struggle of the black people in New York. Let's hear it once again for Mr. Connolly. Just one second. Just wait. The second gentleman we're going to call up, who is going to present the plaque to the Black Stalin. I could never ever describe. I could stand here from now till tomorrow morning, till Sunday morning, to Monday morning, and I would never ever stop describing to you about the ingenuity of this next gentleman. This gentleman has been singing calypso for as long as calypso was around, to put it bluntly. This gentleman is a stalwart. This gentleman is a pioneer. This gentleman has influenced a number of calypsonians to remain in the art form today. This gentleman has, in the hearts of calypsonians, exhibited his own voice. You know something? If you know calypso, and you listen to other guys sing calypso, certain melodic lines, certain terminologies in the lyrics are very reminiscent of this pioneer. Certain lavways you hear the young guys do are very reminiscent of the pioneers. Don't mind the young guys, they are good, but the pioneers are the one who were the roots. This gentleman is a road march champion. This gentleman has been singing songs for the pan for as long as we can remember. Pan in A minor is a classic. B's Melody, Reno Rama, Doreen, you leave your clothes behind in the bamboo. Many, many more hits. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you to stand as we welcome on stage Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll relax now after the Lord Kitchener came on board. But as the master of ceremony said, you good folks, we just want to congratulate Herman Hall and Everybody's Magazine for 15 years. Herman, where are you, Herman? I think it's key that Herman should stand up and take a bow to understand what we as Caribbeans are doing here in New York City. And I think that's key to us as a people. It's so often that you may not understand the fact that as one of your few elected officials, I must congratulate Herman the fact that he selects Flatbush, the district that I represent, to hold these affairs, to express our culture. Because I'm saying tonight, there's not enough of us here tonight for what Herman is doing. And I think there's so many of us here, Caribbeanites, in Brooklyn especially. There are more Caribbeanites here than in the islands themselves. And I think we must come together to support the things like this, to appreciate our culture. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm supposed to read this. Herman Hall is the first publisher of Everybody's Magazine to introduce a road march here in North America in the West Indian Carnival Labor Day Parade. So for that, we want to bring up
Stalin.
Stalin, will you please come forward? There we go, good brother. DJ, On everybody's Herman Hall's Communications Incorporated, everybody's magazine, we'd like to present to Black Stalin Road March USA a check for $1,000, and I think we've got to congratulate that.
Tonight we going and have some fun. I just feel it to party the way we used to when we was young. Just put on something sexy so you'll be free to move around. Make some children.
Again, I want to say much thanks to Herman Hall and everybody's magazine. I think it's real beautiful when the Road March King of the World could present this honor to the Road March King of New York. I mean, it's so nice to know that Kitchener could hand over a little piece of his kingdom to me. But I think being able, to win the road match, I think it's all up to Kitchener. I think maybe the 10 years that I've spent working and sort of learning under him, I think from 1969 onwards, I think, it's real beautiful. So again, I want to say thanks to the producer, Mr. Straker, and again, thanks to Mr. Alwyn Roberts. Kitchener, love you. Much thanks.